Explaining and exploring the role of the private sector here a little bit. And specifically, I'd like to ask you, why are you opposed to the Colombia Free Trade Agreement? And why are so many Democrats opposed to the Colombia Free Trade Agreement when this, by most accounts, would create more jobs, more opportunity to address the very poverty that you say should be America's first priority?
I think it's a completely fair question. And my judgment is that the other things that I've talked about combined with a modification of America's farm, not foreign, sometimes my southern accent fools people, farm, F-A-R-M policy, so that we stop subsidizing millionaire farmers and big corporate farming operations the way we're doing today, and the right kind of trade policy. We are in a global economy. America must trade, but it matters how we trade, because when all we're doing is having standardless trade agreements, the effect of that is to basically a race to the bottom. And I think if you do all these things, the right kind of trade policy, the right kind of foreign policy, and the initiatives.
What makes the Colombia Free Trade Agreement the right kind of trade policy?
The wrong kind of trade policy.
But what would turn it into the right kind of trade policy?
Meaningful labor standards, meaningful environmental standards, and a strong enough mechanism for enforcement of them, and a president who would enforce them.